Alright, so magandang hapon sa inyong lahat kung anong oras mo pinapanood to. Today is the day. We're going to make a review of the KTM 390 Duke. As you know, I've been uploading contents na sinasakyan ko siya. But today, we're going to take it out sa SLEX and we're gonna see kung ano yung complaints, concerns, and the good sides and the bad sides ng isang kagaya ko na bago lang mag naked bike. Upright position ang ating upo at higit sa lahat, backward footing compared sa Vulcan 650 natin, which is a cruiser, sports cruiser bike. So, ano gagawin natin yan? Let's go and ride tayo hanggang San Pedro Laguna. Short ride, but sweet. Let's go. Kami ng bahay ngayon, preparing na lang ng mga kailangan gamit. Patong ko muna. So ito yung mga motorsiklo sa garahe ngayon. So mamaya magkapalit kami ni Tambiolo ng bike para matry ko naman itong NK. And ito po, NK 400 at yung Tambiolo. Ayan, at ang electric fan. Ayan, hello. At yung ating Vulcan 650S. Ayan. At si Alba, ayan, hindi po kasama yan. Kapasok po yan ng trabaho. At yung Kim ko natin. Ang dami ha. Showroom. Showroom ang datingan nito ha. So, ride muna tayo para, alam nyo na, ma-review natin yung KTM 390 Duke. Let's go! Alright, so we are going to SLEX ngayon. Bye-bye na. Kasama ko si Kasapot, si Tampiolo, at yung kapatid ko ay hihiwalay sa amin kasi papasok siya ng trabaho. Let's go. Jolay ko, sweeper ha. Jeff, ingat. Ma. We're going to test two major things today: the bike itself and the setup for the GoPros around the bike. So we have three setups. Number one ay yung ating chin mounted, the source of our audio. And number two, yung ating GoPro 360 Max nasa harap natin. Ayan. At number three, yung ating rear facing footage. So at any given time na may lumambot sa kanila na pagkaka-mount, we're going to stop. So right now nakaalis tayo ng Petron dito sa SLEX. And today we're going to technically review this KTM 390 Duke sa abot ng ating makakaya. Anong nangyari? Alin? Masagasaan? Okay naman. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay. First up, what's remarkable about the bike? Okay, yung overall feel when you sit on it, very comfortable siya. Although I could have wished sana medyo mas malayo na kaunti yung apakan. But being a naked bike, you're required to sit upright. Pero for a 5'7" guy like me, I'm sorry, 5'7" and a half ako, medyo masyadong malapit, no? Mangangalay ka pag medyo malayo-layo na yung distansya. For a naked bike, it's a little bit tall kumpara sa NK 400 na gamit ni Jolo ngayon nasa likod natin. This is a little bit tall, pero yung manubela niya sobrang sakto. Well, to go back, no, yung pagiging tall ng bike, yung medyo mataas niya, advantage siya kapag tumatakbo ka na, because it gives you that sense of assurance. Nakikita mo lahat ng nasa paligid mo halos compared sa ibang pwede mong sakyan. Advantage siya. Yung mga gutter sa kanan sa kaliwa na pag sumisingit ka sa gilid ng mga kotse, medyo hindi ka ng problema, as we've been using it in the past few days. Yung manubela, sakto yung width niya. Yung angulo ng wrist mo hindi gaanong masakit, which I have a problem with the Vulcan kasi medyo twisted yung wrist ko doon. Yung instrument panel natin, yung ating display panel dito sa harapan, it has 3 parts. Etong nasa gilid, ito, which displays your trip information, the date, the odometer, the battery, the fuel range, and it has an option ng phone connectivity. So it will display your phone signal and your battery, so you can connect your phone here. Dito naka-display rin yung RPM mo, so you know how much the engine is actually working for you. Katabi nung RPM gauge is the fuel gauge and the temperature gauge. So hindi lahat ng motorsiklo nagde-display ng temperature gauge. So good point siya for this display. And dito you can see your speed. Ayun yung speed niya dito. And your gear, nasang gear ka na. Alright. So at some point, sana yan siya, alamin mo kung saan ka titingin. Kasi nung first time ko siyang gamitin, medyo hinahanap ko pa kung nasaan eh. But right now, medyo alam ko na kagad. Well, that's the thing about riding your bike, no? Alam mo yung mga sakit niya. We haven't really tried na mag-angkas dito, which bihira kong gawin dahil well, I have fear ng pag-aangkas, no? But I don't know kung magagawa natin before natin maibalik tong bike sa KTM. But I'm suspecting na yung pag-angkas dito, it has to be your girlfriend, because yung angkas mo, yung official backride mo has nowhere to hold on to other than you. Yakapin ka talaga niya. So medyo jahe naman pag lalaki, no? Side mirrors, just enough size para makita mo yung nasa kaliwa mo, likod, kanang likod. Just enough size. Yung shifting ng gear natin, I think it's very smooth. Wala akong complaint sa shifting ng gear natin. Madaling mag-shift ng gear, kumbaga wala siyang lagging. One of the major complaints I have here is finding yung neutral, ha? Medyo mahirap hanapin yung neutral niya. Ang hirap pangatawanan ng half press coming from the second gear going down or first gear going up. Medyo mahirap hanapin yung neutral niya. There were days that I literally had to spend yung buong duration ng traffic lights kakahanap ng neutral. So pagdating mo ng traffic lights, gusto mo na mag-neutral para mapahinga yung kamay mo sa clutch, but I literally had to spend the entire duration of traffic lights para hanapin yung neutral. By the time na mahanap ko, paalis na rin. So one of the major complaints I have, mahirap hanapin yung neutral ng bike na to. But when you're riding already, no complaints. One more thing concerns is the clutch clearance. Although itong clutch clearance naman, pwede itong i-adjust, no? So yung clutch clearance, medyo pag hawak mo, pag dininan mo yung clutch, pag binitawan mo yung clutch, bago mag-response yung motor sa throttle mo, Nasa duluhan pa. Alright. So may sumabog na gulong. So like right now, we had to stop to offer help dun sa sabugan ng gulong, and we're looking for the neutral. Oops, miraculously it's there. Okay, back to business. So we were offering help dun sa sumabog yung gulong na Fortuner, but yung mga taga SLEX, no, yung kanilang officers sa SLEX ay dumating kagad. Ang galing, no, within minutes na pagsabog ng gulong, nandiyan yung officers ng SLEX. Good job mga sir. Good job mga sir. So let's go back to the review. Okay, other concerns sa 390 Duke? Suspension. Well, I don't have any concerns sa suspension nito. I think the suspension, being the bike that it is, sobrang lambot ng suspension niya. I cannot complain. Hindi sumasakit yung aking puwet dito. Hindi mo gaanong ramdam yung lubak ng kalsada. Even if you've been sitting sa bike for a couple of hours, okay pa rin siya. Medyo subjective yan, kasi syempre ang basihan ko lang naman ng comparison ay yung Vulcan natin. Siguro yung lambot, yung play ng kanyang suspension has a lot to do with the height of the bike. The spring has so much clearance to play, kaya medyo nalalaro yung lubak. One more thing na commendable sa bike na ito ay yung kanyang headlight. It looks like a mantis to me. Yung kanyang headlight, no? Para siyang mantis, kamag-anak ng grasshopper, and it looks really aggressive. And the lining ng kanyang daytime running light, sobrang maporma. I like it. Oo. Napaka eye-catching niya. And one more thing, sobrang lakas bumuga ng ilaw yung kanyang headlight, no? Yun yung napansin ko, napakalakas ng buga ng kanyang ilaw. Hindi siya yung headlight pero mahihirapan ka makitindahan. It really illuminates the entire pathway for you. The foot pegs, standard, just like any other bike, which is pwede i-adjust naman once you own the bike already. Yung angle ng kanyang handlebar, I like it. Hindi nakakangawit. To be honest with you, when you're driving the Vulcan 650S, I'm sorry if I keep bringing that up, kasi yan naman yung araw-araw kong sakay. In comparison lang, yung angulo ng paghawak mo sa handlebar will have a lot to do dun sa magiging kondisyon ng wrist mo. So medyo sa Vulcan natin, medyo twisted outward yung ating wrist. Pero dito, very comfortable. Yung upright position ng body mo in connection dun sa angulo ng wrist mo, you can actually use this for long ride. So itong mga ganitong bike, mga single cylinder, ay yung mga bike na pang short but sweet ride na pwedeng biglaan but not often. One more thing kung bakit di ko nirekomenda ito na gamitin mo palagi sa pangmalayuan, kasi hindi mo siya pwedeng ihataw sa mga expressway because it's really lightweight. This bike is primarily built for people who loves yung mga dirt roads, mga tracks, and who wants to bring yung kanilang agility sa kalsada. Kumbaga, reminiscent of those practices. Well, the naked bike is more of an everyday cousin of the sports bike. So dahil single cylinder ito, sobrang gaan niya. I don't know if you can hear it right now, but the wind, yung wind ngayon, sobrang lakas. And I'm even afraid to go up to 100 kilometers per hour because I will not feel secured na, dahil feeling ko yung motorsiklo anytime can be swept off. I am not saying na it will happen, yun lang ang pakiramdam. So bilang rider, it affects your peace of mind, your safety ng mindset mo. Kung titignan mo, chill lang tayo, nasa 70 lang tayo. At sobrang lakas ng hangin ngayon. We don't want to risk. Ang oras ay 3:52, almost 4. That's another thing. Sobrang liit nung orasan niya. One of my other comment. Overall, pag-usapan natin yung power and torque of the bike. Well, yung torque is always there. Considering that this is a single cylinder, yung torque na nandyan, when you need it, it's there. Especially dun sa low end niya. Yung torque niya more on the low end side. Sa high end part, medyo bubuelo ka ng kaunti. First, second gear, ramdam mo talaga yung torque. But on the third, fourth gear, well, depende kung nakabuelo ka na, just like any other motorcycle. One of the things I've heard from KTM users ay yung temperature ng motorsiklo. No? Not the temperature itself, no, but yung temperature niya relative to your legs. So sa ganitong ka-windy na araw, sobrang windy ngayon, dapat hindi ko na nararamdaman gaano yung init ng makina, but I can feel warmth on my right leg. It becomes a concern kapag pinang everyday use mo ito at naipit ka sa traffic. The temperature of the bike relative to your legs will become a concern. Medyo ramdam na ramdam mo yung init niya. Pero kapag ganitong tumatakbo ka naman, I don't think it will even matter. There you go. Medyo hindi nakakatakot i-banking tong motor na to. You don't have a lot of weight to worry about. So pag binabanking mo siya, medyo may peace of mind ka. Yung weight ng motorcycle is perfect enough para gawin yung mga ganong exhibition. When it comes to shifting, wala akong complaint dito. When you want to change gear, nandiyan kagad yung gear. Hindi siya naliligaw. There are bikes na kapag mag-shift ka, medyo empty yung aapakan mo kasi hindi kumakagat kagad. But this one, naandun kagad. Sa sobrang right on ng kanyang gear shifting ng motor na to, ang hirap hanapin nung neutral. May mga araw na we practically spent the entire duration of traffic lights para hanapin yung neutral. Pero tayo na mahanap natin neutral pag una yung traffic. Medyo may concern lang ako sa kanyang sa kanyang clutch. Although eto naman ay subjective naman kasi when you own a bike, you can actually adjust everything. Pwede mo i-adjust yung clutch na yan. But yung clutch, when you're spending a great deal of time sa traffic, medyo concern yung clutch kasi pag pinisil mo yung clutch, pag pinisil mo siya, sa duluhan pa bago mag-respond yung engine mo, yung, or bago mag-respond yung gear sa throttle mo, sa duluhan, may silang yung clearance niya ng response, no? So you spend several centimeters na nakabuka na yung kamay mo nang hindi nagre-respond yung throttle o yung gear mo sa clutch mo, which is advantage naman siya when you're doing freeway ride. Pero pag sa traffic, medyo masakit sa kamay. Pero may mga nabibili naman sa market na na pampalambot ng clutch. So I think that will do. It solves the problem. Kumbaga, ito yung mga concerns na if you like the bike, you wouldn't care about the clutch. Sanayan na lang, gano'n na lang. To be honest with you, personally, medyo yung upright position ng riding, medyo noona, medyo nalulula ako kasi masyadong mataas. But after a while, sarap pala, no? Relax siya. Fuel consumption, walang nasa akin to, mag 7 days na everyday ride, araw-araw ko ginamit, except for one day na nakakotse ako sa nakalipas ng 7 days. Ang kinarga ko lang na gas dito ay 500 pesos at meron pa ako natitirang 2 bars. Economical siya, just like any other bike. Overall, it's a fun bike. I think this bike is built or conceptualized para sa mga taong who loves the dirt tracks, who wants to be reminiscent of yung kanilang agility sa track at least sa everyday ride. Eto na yun. This is the most comfortable thing you can get, reminiscent of riding a sports bike, a naked bike of KTM Duke.